Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. So let's get into your reading for the next 7 to 10 days from now. Pile number 1 is on your left, pile number 3 is on your right. The first deck is called, for pile number 1, the Healing Light Tarot. The second one is Santa Muerte. Third one is the Steampunk Tarot. If you need some more time, stop the video right here. I'll catch you in timestamps. Hello pile number 1 people, let's see what is up with you all the next week or week and a half for anyone who has chosen the Healing Light Tarot. We're going to first of all start with the Wild Unknown, and I'm going to be pulling one card for your overall energy. This is going to be your main deck, okay? So let's go. Let's see what energy are you in the next week and a half whenever you come across this video. Let me just get that. The Heart. We've got the Heart. That is a very interesting. Okay, let's pull one more card from these envelopes. Card. I can't call them cards. Okay, one wants to come out. Jeez, what's going on here on this table? Anything else? Anything else? For pile number 1's. Okay, I'm being told that's it, so that's the only card you needed. Let's see what is up. Let me just put these back in its place. I hope you're all doing well. You had a great time during holiday. You have children, heart. Well, this is very related. Okay, whatever this is for you, what's important the next week, it seems like you're in your feelings. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were a little bit more sensitive, if a movie made you cry. You know, you're very much in your heart space. You also might be thinking about what a certain connection, partnership, would it be business, romantic, can bring into the future. What can we birth into this world? And again, it doesn't have to necessarily be birthing a child, you know, with your partner, though it could be, but someone is discussing something that they can do together, something that they would enjoy, or something that is quite long lasting. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about this Heart card a little bit more. What do we need to know for pile number 1 about this Heart card here? You are going to be thinking about long-lasting joy. What brings you joy? You might be even going on some kind of a trip or organizing that trip for yourself, but there is definitely someone else involved, at least one person. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Justice. Someone wants to win over someone else. Now, I don't know how good this is since we have the 5 of Swords here, but someone really wants attention from someone else or wants something that they think belongs to them. Let's see. What goes around comes back around, I'm hearing, with the Justice card. You will be told, I'm hearing, you will be shown, you will be told the next week. Keep your eyes open. Okay, the Moon. You will be told, you will be shown. You're very contemplating on what's necessary for you, what you need, what kind of tool, what thing or person you need moving forward in life. There is some kind of there might be some kind of a delay to a partnership. I don't know what it means for you, but it seems like the time is ticking. The time is ticking for something to happen, and it's supposed to happen at the time when it's supposed to happen. It's almost like if someone wanted to change something or to change the flow, it's difficult to do so because someone, first of all, has to have their mindset in place, or has to see a situation from a bit of a different perspective. Someone needs a break. Someone needs a break. You might be aware of this now. You might be aware of this the next week or so, okay? Some of you might not make sense of this. You're like, what the heck are you talking about? I have no clue. I suggest looking back at this reading the next week, towards maybe the end of a week from now. That would be good. Okay. Okay, let's see, what are we walking away from and what we're walking towards too. What are we walking away from? And what are we walking towards too? I don't know why this is. I'm hearing no more compassion. I've given enough. What are we walking towards too? But someone at the same time, they're hurting themselves. Someone, look, again, you see there is a heart space here being shown with 3 of Swords. The Queen of Cups is here. It's all about listening to your gut when making decisions that somehow influence your heart here. But whatever this is, it feels like someone, it's a good, someone, I can't speak, someone is thinking that it's a great idea to leave something be, to just either disappear or to give the other person or the situation some time off in order for someone else to have their thoughts in the right place or to have some peace. I'm hearing I'm hearing I have sacrificed a lot already, and now it's better for me to focus on the surroundings that are important to me, that I think have a lot of potential. So what is this bit of drama here for us? What do we need to know about that bit of drama there? There's something karmic happening here for sure. What is this pile number? Wands. Someone cannot make up their mind. What do I do? What do I do? Do I wait or do I go? Do I stay or do I go? What option do I choose? There might be a couple of options available for you, or a couple of options that you're thinking about the next week or so, like new beginnings, and you're like, where do I go? What do I choose? But it seems like someone is choosing something that they are familiar with or something that feels very close to their heart. It's not a stranger kind of situation or person that they're choosing. Or even a job. They are familiar maybe with ins and outs of the job, of that career. They're choosing something that requires patience because they know, a split deck, we have the Sun, that's going to bring them long-term happiness. So there was some kind of a sacrifice. If I had to sum this up, someone is sacrificing something in order for them to have a happier future. And they're not very happy sacrificing something, or something requires maybe to be very open, and that might let someone else down in a way, or might hurt someone else. But someone really knows that this has to be done deep down in their heart, and that's actually going to lead them towards the path that they always wanted to walk or always wanted to try. Okay? Yeah, and that's when the sky opens up and a lot of things are happening very quickly. So something is closing off in order for the new doors to open. Let's see, what are these new doors relating to for pile number 1? What are these new doors relating to? Someone's also healing their heart or taking care of their heart a little bit more. This could be actually physically, or this could be emotionally. What are these new doors leading towards to? Let's let gravity do the work. Six of Cups, we talked about this. Something that is familiar to you. Maybe some people want to go back home or visit someone or talk to someone that they've known for a long time. Or again, as I gave an example of a job, something that you know of already. The Lovers double 6, that is important. If you want to look the numerology up. Yeah, you know this is long-lasting. Someone needs more love. Someone needs more understanding. Someone needs a strong partnership in business and relationships. And they're like, I know it's out there and I'm swimming towards it. So this could be also a renewal in a current partnership, I want to say. After maybe a clash or after someone has been let down, but it requires you to talk about the values. Someone really needs to talk about their values, what they want, what they see moving forward, what goes well with them, what they do not tolerate at all. Okay, what are we starting? What kind of seed are we planting here? A seed to become more empowered, to have more control and structure in their life. I'm not backing away, I'm hearing. I'm gonna treasure this as much as I can. I'm gonna protect this as much as I can. This could be your opinion, or this could be something else that you are protecting. You know, you're standing your ground very firmly. Yeah, and the Sun card is back here in the picture. You're pretty stoked about feeling that you're on top of your game, that whatever choice you have made or you were thinking about making actually turned out to be great. Because intuitively you know about this already, what needs to be done. And yeah, there's a celebration here. I keep hearing reunion, but when I split the deck, we have the Judgment. Someone's getting a wake-up call that puts them on a more smooth sailing path, I want to say. And at the end of the day, someone is happy about their home life, or something about their domestic environment, or the people that they surround themselves with moving forward. Order and structure is important for you the next week or two. And it's like someone is fed up with something. I will not tolerate this anymore. I cannot tolerate this anymore. Yeah, split deck. Look, we have a Tower. I'm gonna knock this shit down, and if it's gonna keep happening again. Like, someone has given many chances to something or someone, and they're like, I had enough. I was nice. I was, I tried hard. I worked hard for this, but now I feel like enough is enough, and I have to come back to what I know is true to me. That's a very strong kind of reading, you know. Let's clarify the envelope. Let's see what that's talking about here for us. Even though I kind of know, because the Ace of Pentacles is here and that talks about creation. This is a birthing of a new creation. You might even find out that someone around you is pregnant or is getting engaged. Okay? Because I'm sensing for a couple of you there is a honeymoon vibe out there. Or someone has to go somewhere and they have to leave the creation for a certain period of time. This could be a child, this could be a business, this could be any kind of creation that means a lot to you as a person. Yeah, see, we talk about creation. Look what this guy is doing. So maybe someone has to become a little bit distant or abandon something for X amount of time in order to get something else done. There is a responsibility of some sorts here. Okay? So, I hope this made sense, pile number one. And thank you for being here, tribe. Love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number two, people. So, you know what? We're going to start with the Wild Unknown deck. I'm going to pull one card to see the overall energy or what's important for you the next week or week and a half, and we'll go from there. Okay, thank you. You've got the Creator. We're loving that for you. And I also want to pull one card from the 𝒘𝐚𝐲𝐬 Tarot to go with it. Let's see. What is up? What is up? We have the Sage, which is called Purity in this deck. Okay, let me just tune into this and let's see what is up. Okay. This might be quite specific, but that's what I'm being told. Someone is using nature as inspiration for their creations. So either that would be a color, a sound, a texture. Someone... Wait. I feel like I heard something. So pay attention to noises as well, right? So I started with a sound. Maybe that's the reason for that. It's almost like nature is knocking on your door. That's what I want to say. But overall, it's going to be a super inspiring week the next week. Whatever is on your mind, if you're an artist of any kind, if it's a hobby, if it's a job, it doesn't matter what it is, your soul wants you to put your thoughts out there. You know, how you envision something. It wants you to put it on a paper, make it a song, write a poem, write a book, whatever this is for you. And at the same time, whilst you're doing that, you're purging something out of your system. So you're going to recognize how creating something or doing something, even a DIY, doing something like that, it allows you to express yourself more. And it's not only about that, it's saying pay attention to how you're going to feel afterwards. It's also somehow guided, I want to say. And your cards are also talking about a time frame. But in a way where it's saying it's not about rushing it. The next week, don't rush things. Allow things to flow through you whenever you feel like you want to be creative, even when it comes to your looks, how you look, how you style your hair. What eyeliner you choosing if you're a woman watching this? Are you going to go for a basic black, or do you want to use a green eyeliner? Dark emerald green, I'm seeing. Do you want to switch things up? There is something very unique about you the next week that wants to be expressed, okay? Let's go. So first of all, I want to talk about the Sage card, and let's see what needs to be known about this. Don't know why I'm hearing everything is connected, because I'm being shown a web. I'm being shown a root system. But that root system connects from the depths of the earth to the sky. And I'm seeing points matching. I don't know what that means to you. Because what I'm looking at here at the Sage card, I'm looking at these mushrooms, and straight away I was like, root system. We need to know more about the root system, how complex everything is, but at the same time, it's all connected. How trees connect to mushrooms, right? Wait, give me a second here. Maybe I'm gonna pull out some visuals for you. Maybe someone's gonna get inspired or gonna get an idea from this. Wait, mushroom. Bear with me here. Okay. There's something very trippy about you the next week or two. It even rhymed. Well, I think there was a very good video on that. I don't remember where I saw that, but I'm just gonna show you a funny picture. Do you mind? Wait. I'm hearing sounds in my living room. So Spirit really wants to communicate something to you here. But since I'm hearing it and I'm not being told exactly what it is, I know that that's none of my business, because you have to have a one-on-one conversation with whatever this Spirit is. So let me take you out of the phone holder, and that's what we are talking about, right? So there is a lot. I think there is a movie. Is there a movie or documentary on that? I'm pretty sure I saw something regarding the mushrooms on Netflix. How actually intriguing and complex the root system is, and how it connects the trees and to one another. And I mean, it's just wonderful. Maybe that's why I'm obsessed with mushrooms myself. Like literally, I would drag anyone mushroom picking with me. That's good. Let's see. The Queen of Swords is here. I don't want the second card, don't feel it. Yeah, it's important how you express yourself the next week, and you're using your self-expression to your own advantage. Okay? Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. Someone is expressing their heart. We have the Four of Swords. And I'm seeing someone packaging something, or thinking how to package something, or how to send it off. Santa Muerte is here. Yeah, there's something about giving birth to a creation or something that is very important to you here. And I'm seeing this Four of Swords in particular as a card. Well, okay, how do I wrap this up? You know, something has ended. Now I've taken some time to contemplate, to maybe figure out how I want to do things, you know, what I'm choosing. I'm seeing decorations, maybe something to do with home as well. Maybe that's why I'm hearing noises in the living room. Some of you might be just purely cleansing the house and figuring out how you want to move your furniture around. There is something to do with reorganization, as well as feeling inspired to reorganize your environment, maybe your design, your crafts, or your life overall. Okay, you're very good at communicating your ideas, so that would be a week for you guys to get going. If you need to seek for extra, if you need extra info, or if you need someone else to help you out with something, with a project or idea, it's saying don't be shy and reach out to whoever you need to reach out to. Research people, Google them, you know, get to know them, etc., etc. Someone could be literally giving birth to someone here. This could be a literal birth. I'm hearing death and rebirth. There is something to do with reincarnation here too, guys. You might be more drawn to reading about that, or you will see how something is rebirthing itself in your life. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I told you, something is ending, something is beginning. Pile number 2s. What is up with you all? What are we ending here? I'm curious. What are we ending? I'm hearing being undecisive. We're not undecisive anymore. We know exactly what we want, and we're swimming towards, sailing towards it. Got my shit together. Let's go. I'm hearing. I'm ready. Bring it on. You're very determined. You're very determined the next week. Seven of Wands. You're protecting the forest, I'm hearing. So the forest is a metaphor for something that you care about deeply. You're protecting your idea, you're protecting your craft, you're protecting this thing that you love very much. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Protecting maybe your home as well. You're like, okay, I have to make sure I protect my home or my environment, the vibe. I care about the vibe. You might be a little bit more psychic the next week. I would not be surprised. Let's pull from the mystical healing reading cards. Let's see what else we need to know. Pile 2s. There are a lot of colors in you that wants to be expressed the next week. That one. Recognize divine timing. Some of you are eye rolling, aren't you? I know, some of you are. We also have learn from karma. Yeah, there's something here that needs to be understood. So remember how I talked about the death and rebirth? If I opened this book, if I remember correctly, that's exactly how this card is described in the second maybe paragraph. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. If you want to stop the video right here. Wait, let me focus first. That would be a great idea. And you can read that and read the action part if you want to. But well, where is it? Geez, am I tripping? Maybe I need to read the whole thing, so let's go. Your current experience is a culmination of karma you have occurred through several lives. Each one of these lives have offered you an opportunity to learn, discover, make choices, create connections, and either evolve or devolve. So maybe you're interested in your own incarnation. Maybe you start thinking very deeply and you start noticing signs, you know, what's your talent, because it feels like there's a talent that you, and I'm seeing 1.5, I don't know what it means. A talent and a half, shall we call it that way. So maybe one of them is not as explored, or you haven't practiced as much what you brought from the past lives that you were good at. There was a pattern, okay, and somehow it wants to be shown in this life. In the next week you might be more clear about what needs to be done, how you want to go about it, or what it is. You are going through a time where you are being asked to compensate for an earlier deed from this or previous lifetimes. You can either complain about it and act like a victim, or embrace the opportunity to use this experience for great inner progress, whilst taking steps towards becoming a more honorable, honest, generous, compassionate, giving person. This is a time to go out of your way to do good deeds for others, no matter how inconvenient. Your family members are karmically connected to you, so you might look at what lessons they are teaching you and what healing you can offer them. And maybe that's why we talked about this net, right? The connection, how the tree connects to mushroom, how one mushroom is connected to the other. Maybe you're diving deep into the connections. This card also provides an opportunity to live in total honesty and integrity. This will require you to constantly check in with yourself and assess whether your actions are based on what you can gain or what you can give. And with the recognized divine timing, I just want to clarify this. I don't feel like I need to read this from the book, but it seems like you are willing to step into something that feels a little bit unknown to you, or you don't know when it's going to bloom, and you're like, okay, let's see. Let me see, let me not attach myself to the outcome that much. Yeah, because you feel like it's going to be worth the celebration. There might be something off or something changed with the time when it comes to a planned celebration of some sorts, or meeting someone if you have made a plan already. Let me see. Or a time to celebrate and time to be joyful. So I'm just getting comfortable here. I'm also hearing someone needs to take a chill pill. We have Two of Pentacles. That makes a lot of sense. Someone needs to take a chill pill, face themselves, and did we have the Queen of Swords? Yes, we did at the beginning. And swallow their own words. So I go by what I preach, I'm hearing. I don't know what that means to you. Yeah, the Judgment is here. I go by what I preach. Or I will be shown by what I've always preached about, what I was trying to portray to the world. I'm going to be shown more info on that. It's a very mysterious reading. I love it like that. I will not talk too much about the ins and outs of the mysteries and how to connect to spirit, because it feels like for some of you, someone is waiting for communication. It's up to you what you want to do with this. I'm telling you what I feel, and I wish you a great week. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey pile 3 people, so we're gonna start with a wild unknown, and I'm gonna pull one card. Okay, it's showing itself, thank you. One card from this deck to see what is important or what needs to be shown for the next week or two. We have the prayer. That is interesting, isn't it? And I also want to pull one more card from the 𝒘𝐚𝐲𝐬 tarot deck, so let's go with that. Hope. Hope. We have no reversed. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, won't it? I want what is not happening. I pray for what hasn't happened just yet. Yeah, I pray for renewal. I pray for this to renew itself, or for a change. Now, what is interesting to me, I saw a moth in my vision before pulling this card. But there was so much that was coming through. You have the metamorphic moth here. It's random. Watch your back the next week or so. You know yourselves better than I do, especially your bodies. So whatever needs to be done, or maybe extra rest or a bit of stretching. I'm just hearing strengthening the muscles. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the back muscles, but there's something about that. Let's talk about this prayer. Yeah, something I don't see. I'm praying for what I don't see. This is a mysterious pile, guys. Or maybe someone else is praying. Gee, you see that? You see this? What is happening here? What is going on? Yeah, someone is thinking about you in their dreams, or you thinking about something in your dreams. Specifically, I'm seeing someone taking a nap. But we're talking about the, as I like to call it, in-between state, right? The state where your subconscious can be influenced the most, right before you actually drift to deep sleep. So maybe you're practicing something here. Maybe you are trying to figure out what's deep down in your subconscious. But for me, honestly, it feels like I want to figure out how that's going to go. Or I'm praying for a better tomorrow. Or I'm praying for this person, right? Someone wants to set some kind of intention because they're very unclear of how something's going to go. Let's talk about the Death card. What is transforming, or what wants to be transformed here for pile number 3? Something connected to a feminine energy, or a female in your life specifically. But it feels like maybe you want to be seen, or be seen for who you truly are. Be met. Someone wants to be met. And look at the candle. Pay attention to what's happening on the table overall. Pay attention to the things that you see on cards. There might be symbols for you that are important. Now, if we look down, we have that wax flowing all the way down, which is quite beautiful. But there is something here that is being maybe purged. I'm sorry, but this is how my mind works. Let me take you down. Does this remind you of something? I don't know. Okay, I'll put you back down here. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I mean, come on, the Queen of Wands, she's very fiery. Don't come at me. All right, okay, wow. Is someone saying no to someone? This escalated very quickly and the vibe has completely changed once that candle started playing tricks here. But someone wants some kind of passion to be explored here. I don't know what that passion has a connection to, but here you go. But someone is like, no, I don't want that. But maybe later, I don't know. Someone is rejecting someone. Second Death card. There is a relationship that is transforming here. Now, again, it doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship. It could be a situation. This could be yourself who is transforming. And maybe you have asked for that in the past. See, sometimes people say, okay, so, for example, I'm just going to give you a very simple example. I want to be okay, so say I want to earn more, and once they are given this chance to earn more, I mean, I cannot make this up. Wait, I cannot make this up. Okay, Okay. Part 3. Listen, you're entertaining me tonight. I'm gonna sleep peacefully. I want to earn more, and once the universe, God, whatever you believe in, or your higher self, right? Because not everything is outside of us, says, okay, cool. So you want to earn more. We're gonna make something happen that you have to quit this job, right? And it can be messy sometimes. It's not that, we're being presented this golden pentacle saying, woo, okay, this is the perfect timing to take this new job that is very well, paid, etc., etc. I just want to make sure that this is not going to get burnt. But then you go, oh my God, this is so messy. Like, I did not ask for that. I did not ask for, my boss to bully me or not to get a bonus. This is unfair, but actually this is happening in order for what you actually wanted. A better paid job, and that job that comes through, or you have to look for a new job and you find a much better match for you at that time. And that's how it goes. So there was something here where maybe someone resisted change for a while, or they were like, I want this, but I have doubts. I'm kind of scared, but I want this. I don't know what this is exactly. Someone is just afraid to explore something here. They're like, yeah, I've asked for it, but now I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Someone is also bored of something here. Like, they're very bored. They're like, I'm yawning. I'm yawning. We have the Hierophant. Bored of some kind of contract or partnership. Could be a spiritual contract. Could be a formal contract, right? Doesn't matter what it is, but someone is like, I'm kind of done and over with this. Yeah, so that's when the Wheel of Fortune kicks in and saying, okay, so let's learn the lessons. Let's, have something new walk in our lives. What is this newness? You're getting what you prayed for. This newness is somehow connected to your intelligence, or someone else who might show themselves in your life the next week, who are very intelligent. They're very straight to the point, though. They're not going to beat around the bush. Street, as well as book smart, whoever this is. And they're coming through. We have the Eight of Wands when I split the deck. What are they going to offer here? What is being offered here? Why is this happening? You just got to remember that the fortune is on your side regardless of what you think about your current situation or your next week's situation. You're being heard, okay? You are being heard. It might not be all, how you imagined it, but you're being heard. And you have more options. Someone is competing for something here. See, I'm seeing character building in pile 3. Something is happening the next week in order to build someone's character. Nine of Wands, yeah. Persistence and drive. I want to see what you have, I'm hearing. I want to see what you have to offer. Yeah. I want to see how the manifestations work. Or I want to see how talented you are, how you work your tools with the Magician, how you work your tools. I cannot, I'm sorry, I cannot stop laughing because of that wax. Okay, I cannot stop laughing. If you see it, you see it, but it's just looking at me. Is it hard enough now? Wait, can I see? I laugh at my own jokes. Listen, can I remove you now? No, it's still a little bit soft. Okay, I'll leave it there for it to get hard. What is this hidden information here with the Seven of Swords? I'm gonna spend more time with you all because I'm interested in what this is. Someone is not going to know exactly how the trip's gonna go, or some kind of reward is going to come through. I don't know if there is a reason for this info to be hidden, or this is someone who's intentionally hiding information. But okay, wow, okay. Okay, this is tea. Someone is being called out for not being transparent the next week. It feels quite to be, a karmic week here, but when we're talking about you, this is happening again. Remember how I said, I gave you that example. I want a new job, or I want to get more money, and then everything is being kind of shaken up in order for that well-paid job to come through. So this could be the same thing when we talk about, it's like you prayed, you wanted something, or you're going to pray and want something, you set an intention, and that's being heard. But it might not happen the way that you think it's going to happen. So your cards are asking you to have your eyes open, as well as your mind. Yeah, there's definitely something that you are discovering about maybe a connection, business, romantic, family, friends here. Or maybe you're figuring out that someone didn't want to say something to you. This could be a white lie, not necessarily something that is intentionally done behind the scenes. In a shady way, I mean. But yeah. And someone doesn't know what to say back. Let's talk about, I feel like there is a message here for you in the prayer card. I want to read this card from the book for pile 3. So let me get my book out. Hot-handed, I'm hearing. Random stuff is coming from pile 3. Hot-handed. Don't know what that means, because I saw a magician and I saw fire and I saw the Queen of Wands. Weird combos, eh? And literally when I said hot-handed, we have the offering card and there's a hand, so we vibe in here. Next one. The worship, the reverence, the homage. What is prayer? When we are in a state of prayer and when we are not. To whom or what do we pray? Archetypically, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent self-centered thinking that spins us towards illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. When light, offering to be of service, asking for guidance. When dark, expecting results, Someone tell me how that's pronounced. Let me try. Aggrandizement? No idea. I'm so sorry I butchered this. Every song, kiss, breath, word can become a prayer. It is a feeling, not an action. Consider the ancient mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the creative consciousness within. I bow to the teacher within. You dive in deep out for the next week or two. Experiment with the act of bowing down. Nearly all spiritual traditions make a practice of prostration. With this, I also got a message that someone is not going to let something happen again. I won't bow down to you. I won't do this again. I also want to say someone might be tempted the next week. Someone's bad habit has an opportunity to show itself like never before. I just want to pull one more card for you all from the Oracle Oil, Oil Oracle or Oracle Oil? Wait. Essential Oil, here we go. Yeah, Essential Oil Oracle cards. Let's go. Let's see, what do you need to hear right now? What are we transforming here? I'm gonna pull a couple of cards, you know where you stand with this, since there's a lot of you. Heart, chakras coming through. So first of all, we have comfort. Trigger statement says people cannot be trusted. It would make sense with the 7 of Swords that we see. True statement, I trust my heart. So you're going to be trusting your judgment when it comes to people and situations the next week. Or you will be shown that your judgment was correct from the get-go. Your big, beautiful heart is ready to open. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you. For sure. Then we have elevate. I feel so low. True statement, I persevere. Release the worry and fear and allow confidence, trust, and strength to take you to your goal. Now, something might feel like a letdown, but it's happening for your best, for your advantage. Why I said a letdown? Because when I was pulling the first card, I was like, what does this wax that I kept laughing about on a table mean? Okay, because I was like, there is a reason it came through in the way that it came through. Let me just try and pick this up. Can I already? It's still a little bit flimsy, because you know it's made a shape that made me think of a letdown. Okay, so I kind of butchered this right here. Okay, so you know what I mean? I feel like it's someone is being let down. They expecting a lot, and I'm purely talking about this because we had the Queen of Wands. See what's happening, like literally. We had the Queen of Wands here, right next to this wax, and I was like, Queen of Wands is all about, you know, she's got it. But since we talked about the feminine energy being important, her wanting to express herself, but something it feels like doesn't allow her to explore her passions because of this. I hope I'm making sense what this looks like, okay? I hope I am. I'm pretty sure the tribe knows. But it's like, you know, you get excited and everything and something doesn't happen. So don't take it sexually only, what I'm showing you here. I'm just giving you an example, right? And then you're like, I knew it. I had a feeling about it. It doesn't necessarily, you know, this is not the end of the world. That's not what I'm aiming at. But the vibe that I got from your reading felt more like I knew this was a letdown for me. Or for example, even this wasn't the problem, this letdown, right? Maybe when she wants to explore herself, you know, herself through the other person, sexually, she's like, this is not it. Feel like I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have gone for this because my heart told me not to. And I could have done this and that for myself. And I was so stoked about it, but I canceled those plans. in front of my own self to go and explore this, right? So there is some kind of a letdown that is it's deeper. The meaning of it is very deep though, with 2 death cards. We have to experience some kind of a no situation or a letdown in order for something else to happen. Makes sense? I hope I'm making sense here. Jeez. Thank you for listening, pile number 3. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye for now.